other tier states, Madam Speaker, they don't imagine that they will be disabled. But because of how they, and I know you have handled such matters, especially in Employment and Labor Relations Court, and I'm happy in KICC that there is a symposium on employment. Senator Crystal, we have another small, another dangerous, silent people that is forcing people to be, especially our tier states, because of pangas. People are losing their limbs, their fingers, their eyes, because, Madam Speaker, as they do that job, it is very unfortunate. So, Madam Speaker, I want to appeal that let us widen. This thing is not only unique, Madam Speaker, to only people who are born with, but we get along, Madam Speaker. And there is a crisis. I went to court, in the labor court. You get people who are working in tea farms. In many other farms, Madam Speaker, they have lost their limbs, their fingers, their hands, Madam Speaker. Even another killer that is causing disability is the border. We need to also, I am happy that the President a few months ago launched training for borders. And I'm happy a number of even my chairman of border circle in Nandi attended. Madam Speaker, when you go to casualty in Moichiting and referral, in Kapsabet, in all our facilities, even near KNH, there must be an accident caused because somebody is injured through motorbike. I'm not saying the borders are bad for the country. They are not, but we need to teach them so that they cannot continue to injure and cause grievous bodily harm and create, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to conclude with, since I don't know, I'm the seconder, but my time has been limited. Madam Speaker, I just want to go to obligation of counties, section 5.
Senator Cheralgei, I'll give you only half a minute to conclude, so that you second that. Point of order, Senator Wakoli.
Can you freeze that half a minute?
Frozen.
Thank you, Speaker. I want to standing order number 105. My good learned friend alleges of people being taken to DCI by His Excellency's governor. If a senator has sufficient reason to convince the Speaker that standing order, is it in order for the good advocate barrister to allege that bloggers or young people working online will end up being disabled by the standing governor? Is it in order to say that border are bad people? Are you talking about border riders or the motorbike itself? Thank you, Speaker.
Honorable Senator Cheralgei, you know the firm rules of the standing order.
Correct.
And the procedure and the practice of this House.
Correct.
You cannot allege facts without proving them, especially when you're alleging them against a person who is not before this House. So you either substantiate or withdraw that.
Madam Speaker, I don't know, because he has mixed me. There was an aspect of border riders, and then DCI. I didn't get him. But what I can put in perspective.
He was specific on the DCI.
No, what I was saying, I was using an example because it is a debate that young people, and you know, Madam Speaker, we can criticize the governor because it's a position. Even the presidents, even the executive, even parliament. That's why we criticize parliament as is, even the judiciary.
Honorable
We are
Senator,
not singling out an individual.
Honorable Senator, we know for a fact the governor of Nandi is one person.
Correct.
So withdraw that statement.
No, I will not withdraw. I will bring to substantiate if you give me time.
You will substantiate?
Yes, if you give me time.
Okay, bring that evidence tomorrow by 2:30.
Correct. Madam Speaker, finally, on the obligations of the county government, in a half a minute, I think I'm happy access to free primary education, inclusion of persons with disability in the county public service board. I think the affirmative aspect of procurement. Because if you want these people, Madam Speaker, to work, empower them. And the only way to empower them is giving them the finances. But as Speaker, with those very, very many remarks, I want to thank Senator Crystal Lasige for this wonderful bill. I know the PWDs in this republic will be proud of the Senate for being part of midwifing this one of the wonderful bills and in fulfillment of Article 54 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. But as Speaker, with those very, very many remarks, allow me that I beg to second this bill.
Thank you, Senator Cheralgei. Honorable Senators, I propose the question